Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Great defending, strong and determined.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Conte! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mignon completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Oh, now he can run away with it. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Defending of the desperate variety. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's the shot! And he can thump it away. And here's Doué. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. Has crossed into the middle. It's a goal kick. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Kimmich, distributed tidily. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Sané. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he plays one through.
Germany genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Doué. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed... And the finish! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Raum. And it's Gross. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Wirtz. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rudiger played out towards the right wing. Spread to the right. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Raum. Gross. Oh, good spread. That has been cut short. Over to the right flank. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice physical challenge. Sané. Knocks it into space. Wirtz. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. They've won a corner.
There will be 1 minute added time.
We are into overtime. And it's Kimmich. Anton picks it up out wide. Stood up well to him there. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
France just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And he's had it nicked away. Thuram. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Conte. Vieira. Gnabry. Wirtz. Germany have reclaimed it. And it's Wirtz. And here's Sané. Dembele is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Rudiger clears it away. Chance! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Wirtz. Played out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Olise. He's having a hit! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well? That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. There they go, hunting again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Gross spots it and intercepts. Silvestre being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Kante making good progress on the right-hand side. Can he finish? Caught offside that time. Germany choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Replace him is number 9.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That is good strength. Out towards the flank. Now it's Sané. Now there's a fine ball. And he's definitely onside. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Gross. And it's Kimmich.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Conte. Olise. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Germany have opted to make another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Coming on the field, number 8, Leon Goretzka. Number 18.
Baumann with the clearance. Rudiger. It's Kimmich. Gross. That's destined for the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, it's Dembele. Good ball over the top. Just the keeper in his way. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
A case now of complete control. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. So, and a chance! And that's a good finish. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Nicely weighted ball. Germany have the chance to go the other way. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Goretzka.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nicely spread. That's a good ball out wide. He's had it taken off him. Schlotterbeck. And it's Kimmich. And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Doué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Memphis Depay! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Memphis Depay certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Mbappe! Lovely feet. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Mbappe! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Gakpo. And here's Depay. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Gravenberch. Marlon has the space to scheme. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that...
There's the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Après 15 minutes de jeu, le numéro 10.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Dembele. Olise. And a shot! And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Le numéro 11.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well read, nice interception. De Jong and Gravenberch. Tries to play it through. Ake. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Ake gets over and intercepts. Gravenberch tries to thread one through. Gakpo. Out towards the flank. And it's Ake. Gakpo. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Gravenberch. Well, that has not gone well. Olise. Could move up a gear here. Neatly clipped into space. He's found a way through. Doué! Oh, that was no routine save.
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he can clear it away. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that is commitment to the cause. France have their second corner now. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Timber. Pressure coming in from all directions. Played out to the left flank. Gakpo. Olise makes a move down the right. He's in plenty of space here. Dembele has it in a wide position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Reinders. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. And this is Kante. Verbruggen clears without hesitation. De Ligt. Timber. And Marlon. And here's Dembele.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
That is good strength. It's Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And they've got rid. Saliba produces the perfect tackle there. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
France clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
France firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Saliba gets a foot in and wins the ball. Now it's De Jong. It's a goal kick. Marlon. That has been cut short. De Jong. And here's Marlon. That's a lovely, neat pass. No, he's not getting past him there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Vieira. Conte. And this is Dembele. And the shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Le numéro 10.
A case now of complete control. Oh, that's clever. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence. De Jong.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
De Jong. It's a pretty loose pass. That's an imaginative pass. Not where it came from. Oh, no joy this time. De Jong. Ake. And it's Reinders. Now Timber. Marlon. That is good pressure, just pounded him off it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Olise. Very nicely done. And that is expertly dealt with. That has been slung wide. De Jong. Reinders. And it's Memphis Depay. Marlon receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a really well-measured ball. Hangs in a... Oh, good effort! It's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Marlen. Gravenberg. And it's Reinders. And that's going wide left. He's shifting through the gears here.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Marlen. It's Memphis Depay! And he hits the net! What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. De Jong. Looking for the run. Ake. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And they've got a throw. The Netherlands have opted to make another change here. Robbie prepared to come on now. Of course, a big bullier of defences.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do here. Just get the ball to him and hope that something happens, a little magic.
Reinders. Passing is crisp and sharp. The muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking tidy in possession here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking for options for movement.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
France are having a ball here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Great vision. Frimpong wants to run onto this. Reinders! Well taken goal. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
The Netherlands still making a fight of this. Ake. Now, can they get him away? And here's Xavi Simons. Brobbey. He's on it. Can he get away? Doué.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's beautifully weighted. De Jong. Here's Ake. And here's Xavi Simons. No, he refuses to take the bait. Quality ball. Oh, he's all alone. And the finish! And that's a good finish. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It's us or them, always has been, always will be. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That has ended up in no man's land. Pedri tries to thread one through. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, perfectly measured that. Lenormand spots it and intercepts. Fabian Ruiz. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Morata. Nicked it back promptly. That's a throw. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Nico Williams. Thuram does really well to win the ball there.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Olise running with intent. Rodri. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's been hooked away. France have it back, And can go again. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. And Grimaldo. Nico Williams has the space to scheme. Olise. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
France with the corner, they're first. Doué receives it in a good position here. And it's Vieira. In towards the backs. Oh, good effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Morata. Pedro Porro. No, that's been intercepted. "15 minutes till half-time. And this is Dembele. Lenormand. Grimaldo. Rodri. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rodri proves too strong. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had it taken off him. And it's been taken short. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Fabian Ruiz clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Lenormand makes the interception. Grimaldo. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Nico Williams. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. And he's lost his man. Conte! It's a loose ball. Serves up across. Unai Simon deals with that nice and simple. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now he's got space here. Oh, well measured. That's the throw. And it's Thuram. Thuram ventures forward. Thuram. Now the delivery. And he's managed to get rid. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Grimaldo. And another try! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
France certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more...
Getting up there! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Oh, just takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Oh, some astute defending there. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Doué. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! Great chance! And it's a goal!
What a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter. He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's it.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And here's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Plays it across.
France clearly are trying to...
Decent chance! And again! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, can he get onto this? Good ball over the top. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
France find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
France have scored 2 quick goals here. Grimaldo. Nico Williams receives it in a wide position. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Ruiz. Stood up well to him there. Pedri. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that is expertly dealt with. Well read, nice interception. Fabian Ruiz. Olise. And he's intervened well there. Fabian Ruiz. Now Nico Williams. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Spread to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Shot a goal! And that's a tidy finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Spain choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he was quick to react. That's destined for the flank. Grimaldo picks it up out wide. Hangs in a impressive jump. No, it's wide. That has not gone well. This is a promising build-up. That's a good ball out wide. It's a promising position. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. They've played it short. And that's another good win of the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it out wide, and it's Porro. And here's Dani Olmo. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Rodri.
Il y aura
Pedro
4
Porro.
minutes de temps additionnel.
4 extra minutes added on. Doué. Tries to play it through, and the through ball. That's the keeper's ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pedro Porro, Dani Olmo, and here's Oyarzabal. So that's it, it is all over. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.